Hello guys, and welcome to another Creepypasta reading. Today we're going to be reading another lost episode Creepypasta since you guys liked the Squidward suicide one. So anyway, let's get started. So, do any of you remember those Mickey Mouse cartoons from the 1930s? The ones that were just put on DVD a few years ago? Well, I hear that there's one that was unreleased to even the most avid classic Disney fans. According to sources, it's nothing special. It's just a continuous loop of Mickey Mouse walking past 6 buildings that goes on for 2 or 3 minutes before fading out. Unlike the cutesy tunes put in though, the song in this cartoon was not a song at all. Just a constant banging on a piano for a minute and a half before going to white noise for the remainder of the film. It wasn't the jolly old Mickey we've come to love either. Mickey wasn't dancing, not even smiling, just kind of walking as if you or I were walking with a normal face expression, but for some reason his head tilted to the side as he kept this dismal look. Up until a year or two ago, everyone believed that after it cut to black and that was it. When Leon Melton was reviewing the cartoon to be put in the complete series, he decided it was too junk to be on DVD, but wanted to have a digital copy due to the fact that it was his creation of Walt. When he had a digitized version up on his computer to look at the file, he noticed something. The cartoon was actually 9.5 minutes long. This is what the source emailed to me. In full, and a personal assistant, he is one of the higher executives at Disney, an acquaintance of Mr. Mountain himself. After it cut to black, it stayed like that until the 6th minute before going back into Mickey walking. The sound was different this time. It was a murmur. It wasn't a language, but more like a gurgled cry. As the noise got more indistinguishable and loud over the next minute, the picture began to get weird and strange. The sidewalk started to go in directions that seemed impossible based on the physics of Mickey Mouse walking. The dismal face of the mouse was slowly curling into a smirk. On the 7th minute, the murmur turned into a blood-curdling scream, the kind of scream painful to hear, and the picture was getting more obscure. Colors were happening that shouldn't have been possible at the time. Mickey's face began to fall apart. His eyes rolled on the bottom of his chin like two marbles in a fishbowl, and his curled smile was pointing upward on the left side of his face. The buildings began rubble, floating in midair, and the sidewalk was still impossibly navigating in warped directions, a view seeming inconceivable with that we, as humans, know about direction. Mr. Mountain got disturbed and left the room, sending an employee to finish the video and take notes of everything happening up until the last second. And afterward immediately stored the disc of the cartoon into the vault. This distorted scream lasted until 8 minutes and a few seconds in. Then it abruptly cuts to Mickey Mouse's face at the credits, and of the end of every video with that sound like a broken music box playing in the background. This song happened for about 30 seconds, and whatever was in that remaining 30 seconds, I haven't been able to get a sliver of information about. From a security guard walking under me, who was making rounds outside of that room, I was told that after the last frame, the employee stumbled out of the room, with pale skin saying, "Real suffering is not known," 7 times before speedily taking the guard's pistol and offing himself on the spot. The thing I could get out of Leon Martin's was, the last frame was a piece of Russian text that roughly said, "The sights of hell bring its viewers back in, as far as I know." No one else has seen it, but there have been dozens of attempts at getting the file on rapid share by employees inside the studios, all of whom have been probably terminated of their jobs. Whether it got online or is not up for debate, but if rumors serve me right, it's online somewhere under mouse.avi. If you ever find a copy of the film, I want you to never view it and contact me by phone immediately, regardless of the time. When a Disney death is covered up by all this, it means that this has to be something huge. So anyway, guys, that was mouse.avi. It was actually pretty good, and I mean, like, all the creepy stuff happening. There was no hyper-realistic gore this, or Mickey Mouse haunted a DVD or any shit like that. Those are the creepypastas I like, because some of them was Sonic.exe, to name one, can be kind of goofy, and there was stuff like the Sonic plush coming out of the TV or something, or it was cursed by Sonic and all that shit. So this is another one of the creepypastas with more like realistic proof. That suicide mouse.avi video, I viewed it and it's kind of faithful to the creepypasta. It's nothing special really. It's not piss your pants scary or anything, and you're not gonna summon the demon of evil Mickey Mouse into your basement or some shit. It's kind of stupid actually, and I mean I saw the video and it's obviously fake because yeah, you can just Google it or type it in on YouTube, suicide mouse.avi, and then it will come up. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a very good day, and I'll see you guys soon.